Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. It is that time of the month. Once again, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorites that I have been really enjoying. March was a really tough month. A lot has happened, a lot of things are still happening, and just a lot of things in my personal life as well. There's been a lot of highs and lows I feel in the past month, and it's just a lot of emotions. And what I love about my favorites videos is that I can just come here, speak to you guys. It's a very casual video, I feel like, compared to like my other reviews and tutorials and stuff. I feel like my March favorites, you see more of me and we just chill, we just talk. I mean, we're always talking, but it's more like girl talk in a way because I share lifestyle products and stuff like that. Things that just spark joy, and I think that's what we really need, even if it's just like makeup, you know, if it gets you through the day and it puts a smile on your face, like it helps, it really does with everything that's going on. That's what I love about my favorites video, and I hope you guys like watching these as well, just picking up some new recommendations. I do have my update on the amount that we did generate from my video from last week. I am going to leave it to the end of the video. It would be weird if I like talked about such a heavy topic and then I'm like, here's my favorite makeup. So I'm gonna leave it to the end. I'll leave a timestamp over here for you guys if you just want to skip to that. But if you're here for my favorites as well, I have a couple things that I've been really loving. So that being said, let's hop into my monthly favorites. So firstly, I would like to thank Odin's Eye for sponsoring this portion of today's video. They are going to be having a special promo for their 3rd year birthday / Easter this coming weekend. So it's from the 4th of April to the 7th of April. I'm just looking down on my notes so I make sure I'm getting all the info correct. But they are having a little promo for their birthday, and they are having these like little mystery boxes. So they're gonna have 2 boxes. The first one is 25 euros, but it's going to be worth 40 euros of product, and the second option is 55 euros, and that's going to have 100 euros worth of products. So you're gonna pretty much get anything from Odin's Eye's range, excluding their new Norn collection, which is their eyeshadow palettes, which I do have a video on if you would like to check out. I'll leave it in the cards as well. But they have an amazing range. They got eyeshadow palettes, blushes, highlighters, liquid lipsticks. The only thing I haven't tried are their highlighters. Everything else I love, but I just haven't gotten around to using their highlighters, but I'm sure they are great as well. I absolutely adore their products, and I'm wearing a lot of my favorites today, so I'll sort of break down my look. So on my eyes, I did go in with a mixture of palettes. So I first went in with their Bridger eyeshadow palette. I took one of the transition shadows in there, and then I went into the Alva palette. This one will probably have to be one of my favorites. Like the Alva and Frigga palettes are one of my faves, and I absolutely love their eyeshadow formulations. I think the mattes blend out so well, and their metallics are super pretty, very reminiscent of the Urban Decay Moondust eyeshadows, where they have a lot of impact. There's a lot of glitter and a lot of sparkle, and I just really love the quality of their shadows. Their packaging are always so beautiful, and they also have blushes as well. They have 2 formulations, but I do prefer a matte blush, so I went in with their fruit blusher in the shade Sweet Peach, and the blushes are so nice as well. They're very buildable, but they're also very pigmented. They have that vibrancy to them, and I just really love their blushes. I think they have a really great range. As for my lip color, I took their matte lip stain. It's pretty much a liquid lipstick in the shade Perfect Plum, and I just put that in the inner rim of my lip, but that is pretty much the main color that's on my lips right now. And you guys know how much I love their velvet lipsticks, especially in the shade Light Peach. This is my holy grail lip color. I think it's really worth it if you are wanting to get into the brand. I will have to double check if my affiliated code will still work on this promo, like if you can get extra discount. I will leave all the info down below. If it doesn't work, my code is always there for you if you would like to purchase in the future, and of course that does help me out in return. But yeah, I think it's a really great promo deal. You're saving a lot of money as well, and I really do love all their products. I wouldn't be disappointed in what I get. So yeah, that is the promo they're having. I'll leave all extra info down below in my description box, and thank you to Odin's Eye once again for sponsoring this portion of today's video. So now hopping into my makeup favorites, my first favorite that I want to share with you is the NYX Professional Color Correcting Concealer. It's this little palette that comes with different cream correctors, so you get a good range, and I've been really loving this. I've been testing this out for the past 2 months, and I was gonna mention it last month, but I still wanted to like really hone in my thoughts. I actually use the salmon sort of peachy shade a lot for my under eyes, and I would just use this as a concealer on its own, not like as a corrector and then go on top with the concealer. I would just use this under my eyes, especially right the inner corner where there's a lot of darkness, and it really does help just brighten and correct that darkness. I don't think I have the skill where I'm able to like completely cover up my dark circles, and I sort of just embrace that, like that's just what it is. I don't get enough sleep. I sleep very late, so there's gonna be some dark circles, but I love how it just like brightens up my eyes, and how it's like almost pigmented enough just to be a standalone concealer, but it's not so like salmony and peachy where I have to go over it with a concealer. Like, I think it's just such a good product, and it's such an affordable way to color correct, especially like if you're like me, you have no idea how to really color correct. You have this little palette for a very affordable price that you can just, you know, play around with it. I did use the green one on my pimple today. Don't think I really did much with that. I'm still trying to figure it out, but you know, I tried. I will say that on, you know, bad skin days, of course it's gonna look bad. I just really realized that my skin is really changing. The more I'm growing older, it really depends on how much water I drink. If I drink a lot of water, my skin will look good, and anything I put on top will look good. But I notice when I don't drink a lot of water, this product doesn't look good. And I'm not blaming the product. I think at first, in the first month when I tried it, I was blaming the product. I'm like, no, I can't recommend this to my friends. I can't, because some days it's good, some days it's not. But it's like, it's not the product, it's me. I need to drink more water, and I do. I have my bottle here, which is another favorite actually. But I don't know if you guys have this brand in the US. I just love this color. This is one of my new favorite colors, like this jade. This is not really jade, this is almost teal. But yeah, love this color, love brown. This is my first video filming in my new background as well. My first favorites video in my new background. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I have been loving this corrector, and it's actually the only concealer that I'm wearing under my eyes, so love that. My next favorite is kind of random, but it is a lash glue, and it is from Duo. This is their quick set strip adhesive in white clear. I love Duo's lash glues. I always get the one with the brush tip. It's in the green packaging, but that one is always sold out because I'm pretty sure everybody loves it. So I got this one on a whim because that one was sold out, and I didn't want to get the squeezy tubes. They smell so bad, and just squeezy tubes in general, like, it ain't it. I don't think it's really convenient at all. So I went with this one, and I was really surprised of how much I love the actual applicator. It is just like a saddled plastic rectangle applicator, but I find that this contains the right amount of glue on the applicator, and when you're applying it, you're not over applying. I think with the brush, you can have too much on the brush and you just apply too much, it gets on the lashes. But this one, just one swipe, it's so quick and easy, and the formulation feels sort of the same to me. I haven't used Duo in a very long time. I was using Petite's lash glue, but I ran out of that, so I picked up this one, and I've been really liking this one. I think I would choose this one over the brush tip one now, because I just like the applicator so much more, and I don't really see my lashes like flying everywhere. And now I only have one more beauty product to share with you guys. I know this month didn't really have a lot to share. I just want to keep testing things out because my monthly favorites are like holy grail status, and I just want to keep testing things out before I recommend them to you. I did have a lot on my list, but I'm like, no, I think I need another month to test them out. But anyway, my last beauty favorite is from Jason Wu. It's their Hot Fluff lipstick, and I have mine in the shade Eclair. Should I talk about the formulation first, or should I talk about the shade first? I have mentioned this in a couple videos now. I think maybe 3 videos in the past month. I did do a dedicated video on Jason Wu, which I'll leave in the cards, leave link down below as well. This was featured in my favorite daily lip colors as well. First, the shade Eclair, stunning. It's one of my favorite lip color shades. I think it's so perfect. Like, it's not too pink, but it's not too orange. Like, it's that perfect in between. It's so good. The formulation is so creamy and beautiful. I love this on my lips, but it is a 3-in-1 product, and I know technically you can use this with any of your lipsticks, but I think with this formulation specifically, the way it blends out, it makes it really easy to use. So if you just want like a one and done eyeshadow look, you can apply this on your eyes. I love this as a blush color, like only as blush. And you guys, I've only had this for the past month, but you can see the Jason Wu engraving. I am coming on that U. Like, I have used so much of this product, I constantly reach for it. So now onto the lifestyle section. I have two things I want to mention, and the first thing I want to mention is actually my PO box. I did open up a PO box, so if you would like to send me a letter, I don't know how well this is gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot, but if you want to send me a letter, I will reply. I love the idea of having a pen pal. I'm very old school. I might take some time to reply, but I eventually will reply because I have a lot of cute stationery that I want to use and letter sets that I want to use. So send me a letter to my PO box. Don't feel like you need to send me like gifts or anything. Like, you guys seriously are so sweet. The amount of messages that I get from you guys saying like, oh, if you want me to pick up something from Ulta or from Target or anything, and you guys will send it to me, I'm just like, you guys are so nice. Like, you don't have to. Just sending a letter is enough. I just want to connect with you guys. I really did open this up for you guys. Also, like, you know, if brands want to send me something through my PO box, then that's cool as well, but it's mainly for you guys. It is just a 1 year thing. I'll see how it goes for this year, and if I want to continue opening it and nothing bad happens, touch wood. So yeah, that is there for you. It's always going to be in my description box if you want to refer to it in a future time. So I have a PO box now, so send me a letter. I will love to hear from you. My last favorite for the month is actually matcha. This matcha powder is from Thea Matcha. They are an Asian owned business here in New Zealand, but I believe they ship worldwide, so you guys can buy this as well. I have been loving their organic matcha powder. They also have one that's collagen as well, and I actually wanted to get that, but I got confused with the tins and I ended up getting this one, but I'm so happy that I did. I think next time I'll get the collagen one because there's no harm in just taking a bit of collagen in your matcha, because I already add collagen powder into my matcha drink every morning anyway. But I have been absolutely loving this matcha powder. I have been matcha crazy. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I'll put some clips up here. I made matcha chocolate covered strawberries. I made matcha pancakes. I made a matcha cake. I just been matcha crazy. I drink my matcha little, is it called a latte? I don't know. It's just literally matcha and soy milk and my collagen powder. Like, I'm literally halfway. And they gave me a free little spoon as well. They're so nice. So yeah, I would highly recommend you guys check them out as well. Okay, so those were all of my favorites. I'm going to pull out my laptop now. I did check the revenue this morning. Should I screen record so you guys know I'm legit? I would never lie to you guys, but yeah, just in case you just want, you know, the receipts. So I will screen record now. Okay, here we are, screen record. I'm just going to refresh my page, just because I did check it in the morning. And we'll see the revenue. So the revenue is 230.81 cents. This is in my currency, so New Zealand dollars. I'm just gonna round it up to 250 and donate 250. I feel very vulnerable and very exposed right now because I'm like showing you guys how much I earn. We don't earn a lot for a video, and especially I put like, I don't know how many ads I put in this video. I put a lot. So yeah, 250, which is pretty good. I don't really check my analytics per video and how much I earn per video. There's like a back end of YouTube where you can see your overview, and I check that time to time, but I'm not really, you know, analytical about this stuff. But anyway, I did decide I'm gonna donate to the GoFundMe to support the AAPI Community Fund, because their goal is 5 mil and they haven't reached it yet, and it does support a lot of organizations. Like, it's just a really great general place to like donate that will distribute it to where it's needed. So I'm gonna donate it here. I probably will have to, you know, cut this part so you guys don't see my card details. So 250 New Zealand dollars is about 174 USD. So I'll just do 180 USD, and 180 USD is about 260 New Zealand dollars. Oh, and there's a GoFundMe tip as well. We don't tip here in New Zealand, so I'm not really sure what I should do. I'll just tip the $22. So my total will be 202.50. which is $288 for me, for us I should say. So I'll put the donation receipt here, $180 to support the AAPI community fund, and then it was a $22 tip to GoFundMe for, you know, just having the site. So that was the donation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching the ads and just reading your comments. Were so uplifting and so supportive, and I really do hope you guys are staying safe and just taking time out for yourself. I think that's really, really important. I have been off social media a lot. My screen time has gone down a lot because it is just really hard to just constantly be reading it, even though it's good to, but if you feel like it's taking a toll on your mental health, then definitely just take some time off. Thank you so much for watching this video. I truly, truly appreciate it. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.